So the questions tonight, the format for the debate is it's going to be a series of question and answer. I will ask a candidate a question, and the two remaining candidates will be able to speak their opinion on the subject. You have 30 seconds to answer, and if you fuck up, then fuck you. The first question for tonight goes to Deku. Deku, there's obviously been a lot of controversy today about certain things that might have been said in private.
Just preemptively, everyone in the audience, I'm gonna fuck this Cub guy up the ass. I'm gonna fuck this cement guy up.
Deku.
You're about to forfeit your turn if you do not answer the question.
Johnny, go
in 30
take care of your
seconds.
kids. All right, Nep. So what's the
Deku,
question?
what is your response to the recent allegations that you're gay and you're beta, and Jen doesn't want to talk to you because you're disgusting?
Well, I won't deny that I'm disgusting. But what I will say, Nep, is those allegations are totally false. I am not a homosexual. Not once did I engage or copulate with men. This Kanye guy in the audience, yes, he talks to me. Yes, he is a faggot. But I merely keep him around as a sort of Deku doll, which I will be handing out after this debate is over. And by the way, guys, we'll have another debate after this. Woo! Yeah, I see you. I see. Is that racist? Hey, what's up, racist? No, but I mean, back to the allegations. No, I'm not a homosexual. I've never engaged sexually with a man. I never would want to engage sexually with men. Samantha is a transsexual who's married to a man. So I think, if anything, Nep, you should be asking about them.
Move next question. Nope. Follow the rules. Follow the rules.
Deku, your time is
go
up.
take care of your kids.
Deku, your time is up. Your time is up. Shut the fuck up. Colonel Samantha Rostova, you have the floor. What would you like to say about the allegations facing Deku?
I mean, like, it's fine if Deku's like a fudge packer. I don't care. Like, I don't hold any like ill will towards this guy. Yeah, he's fucked in the head, but like, it's okay if he likes to suck dick. That's all.
Okay. Samantha, what do you say to your critics who say that communism doesn't make any sense, it's never worked out, and that it's only led to the death of millions?
Well, what I'd have to say to that is that these people are fucking dumb. Like, they don't read books. They don't go to the source material like Marx or anything. They don't read any of that. They just watch YouTube videos about like fucking weirdos talking about Marxism, like fucking Jordan Peterson, or like some fucking people who believe in like neo-colonial Marxism, some fucking dumb bullshit like that. Listen, Soviet Union did not do anything wrong. Stalin was a good boy. He turned Russia from an...
Time.
Thank you.
Cub, your response, 30 seconds, go.
So basically, Samantha's a communist. So basically, when I was in my Russian class, I actually thought that one of the guys that we were like doing this thing where we were trying to learn Russian, where we were trying to like say, oh, which guy is the guy that they showed us like celebrities and stuff. And I said like one of the guys with the beard was Karl Marx, but it was apparently some other guy, and everyone laughed at me. So that should be enough information to discredit Marxism right there, because everyone thinks Marxism is a joke. Now, as far as Deku.
Time. Okay, Deku, please share with us your opinion on Marxism, cultural or otherwise.
Oh, read Solzhenitsyn's Gulag Archipelago. Communism is a beta ideology. It's for people who can't get pussy. It's been proven time and time again that the Gulags killed 80 million people, especially under Mao. Communal farming does not work.
Time.
Okay, next question goes to Cub. Cub, what do you plan to do for the sim in 2019 if you are elected mayor?
Alright, so basically, I know I look like a huge boomer right now, but let me tell you something. I'm actually very technologically advanced. I'm gonna bring a lot of technological innovation to ToppMart. You know, I study machine learning, and I read academic papers like StyleGAN, and I understand the ADA in adaptive inference normalization thing. And I know that basically Deku is just gonna touch his navel all day and Samantha is gonna try to bankrupt us.
Thank you. Okay, from now on, the questions are going to be 1 minute responses.
Okay.
Because 30 seconds is a little bit too short.
Oh, fair enough.
So, Deku, next question goes to you. What do you say to your critics who say that it is impossible for you to run this sim in any kind of meaningful capacity because you've never had a job or any responsibilities and barely know how to, like do your own taxes, or really you don't even have taxes because you don't pay taxes because you're a drain on society? What do you say to people who say that about you?
1 minute.
Oh, you don't do anything of value for
What is that?
You just stop talking over my 1 minute time. And also, I do have a job. I'm an accomplished 3D artist, unlike Alchemy Chan. Pathetic. And I have a good work ethic. I can work my ass off. But the thing is, I don't work for like wage cut things. I do run the NEAT party, so who needs a job, dude? And ultimately, I think that I am not incompetent. I mean, dude, I made so much promotional materials for this election. Samantha just blurred some fucking shitty JPEGs. Lambskin was a bit better, but still pathetic. I mean, it was still some shitty anime Japanese goop text that no one could read. Now, I will say, I mean, people think I'm disengaged from the city, but I have a 2 GB GPU now. I can run Onatopp, and I will take care of it. I mean, I'm a creative guy. We need creativity. We don't need people who have jobs. We need NEETs who can be in the sim, hovering over the ban line 24 fucking hours a day. You dumb fuck.
Time. Thank you. So, Cub, what is your response to that?
Listen, my policies are as follows. Okay, we're gonna have fleshlights for everyone. Everyone in the sim is gonna get their own fleshlight. So when they're feeling a little lonely, all the guys can fuck it and put some lube and cum in it. It's a great experience. And another thing is we're gonna have advanced statistics collection for ToppMart. You know, do you guys remember the SLNSA? Little known secret, that was a classified agency that we had where we collected data on rogue agents infiltrating the sim. You know, do you guys remember just a couple minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, we had some unfunny British guy in the sim trying to grief us? How are we going to detect those threats? How are we going to prevent that kind of stuff from happening? You know, cringe lords. And we're going to also have automatic date matching for potential ToppMart citizens so they can find their lovers, and we're going to finish developing the SLNSA and spy on VG and develop artificial intelligences to analyze the sentiments of thread posts and defend members of ToppMart.
Sam, your response, please.
I was half paying attention to that. We got a bunch of like land recently, and I plan to develop it. We're going to set up estrogen plants, manufacturing hubs. It's going to be great. We're also going to set up schools, factories, get some jobs going, industrialize ToppMart, make it into a socialist paradise, if you will. Worker communes. We got it all. That's all I have to say.
That's great. Thank you. Cub. So, going off your point earlier, we in Onatopp face an unusually large amount of threats for a small anime sim in the middle of the mainland. What do you plan to do about the numerous threats facing us, such as the oppressive OSMC, who wishes to eliminate our anime heritage as an anime sim on the mainland?
Well, first of all, I think we need to start banning people with excessive number of zeros in their names. This is something that I've been seeing lately. A lot of the people with excessive numbers of zeros in their names and hacker names seem to be bad actors, and they seem to be trying to jeopardize the state of a ToppMart, and they seem to be trying to infiltrate and propagate bad fake news and propaganda within our ToppMart culture and to the people. They seem to be trying to disseminate and separate us when we need to be as closely knit as possible. And another thing we need to do is we need to start waging a propaganda war against VG, because you know they have a lot of bad actors and they're putting our name to shame. You know, yeah, and I mean, it's just a problem. And people like Samantha, you know, they're trying to enforce cultural Marxism. Didn't you watch Jordan Peterson? I mean, isn't it kind of obvious
That's time. So Deku, what do you plan to do to protect Onatopp?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, to protect Onatopp, I plan to essentially keep alchemy out. I mean, like Cub said, under the VG administration, we had transsexuals like Alchemy coming in and forcing their will upon little Nep. And Nep is a good boy. He does not know how to resist Marxist infiltration. Under my administration, I plan to keep the ban line a fucking ban line. I mean, by God, we have no border security. We've got niggers with recessive chins like Jessica Pixel coming in, taking our M3 anime heads out, okay? We need to put those little particle spammers that we had with the war with Gnome or whatever and shoot him at the fucking sim. Get something that, like Cub says, the technocrat. Again, I don't fully believe in the AI shit, but we need something to shoot those fucking faggots and those Britbong faggots who come to the sim and quash it. And that guy, Jason or whatever, who we doxed from Favistrand, we need to fuck him up his ass.
Thank you. Thank you. Sam, what would you do to protect Onatopp, especially being the only one here with military experience?
Well, I see most of these threats to Onatopp as internal threats. People who are like Trojan horses who get into the sim, they become friendly, and then they all of a sudden they start fucking with us. What we need to do is root out these people who are coming into the sim, like like Jessica Pixel over here, befriending us and then stabbing us in the back. These baby furs are foreign infiltrators who want to destroy Onatopp, and this is why we need to expel these barbaric people from here. Along with Deku, who serves as a threat because of his mental incapacity. He doesn't know what he's doing, and he's dangerous. You gotta keep him out of here. That's all I have to say.
Thank you,
Tom.
Sam. So
Yeah.
the next subject I would like to talk about is something that has been a hotly debated subject the last couple weeks. And Sam actually had brought it up. And that is the Onatopp refugee crisis. We currently have populations of baby furs and also normies, and also weird reefer pseudo people, pseudo army people like Suki. Whatever the fuck Suki thinks that Suki is like what I'm talking about. So with all these different refugees, taking all of the apartment buildings and things, what do you plan on doing about them? Cub, you can start.
As far as the apartment buildings go, I think we need to demolish them and erect lots of land for farming and growing. And also, we need to have some sort of we need to facilitate our economy. So we probably need to add a bunch of those phishing games or some sort of other scam so we can generate revenue for ToppMart. As far as development goes, I think development actually starts from within the people. We all know we're young men here, maybe some of us more confused than others. We need to instill these young men with responsibility so they get their act right and clean up their bloody room and don't become postmodernists, neo-Marxists. It's like, no, we tried that in the 19th century and it was not good. Over 100 million people dead and no one will talk about it, not even the colleges. That's the game, and the reason it's a spectacle, and the reason people participate in it is because it dramatizes something absolutely essential about life. And so you want to take...
Deku, your turn to speak. What would you do to deal with the current Onatopp refugee crisis?
What I will do about the Onatopp refugee crisis, which I did allude to in some posters, the baby furs. I mean, even one of these baby furs is DMing Cub on Twitter asking to fuck, okay? This is how serious this is. What I will do about the Onatopp refugee crisis, and not give some bullshit Jordan Peterson lecture like Cub is, I'm gonna take those fucking baby furs and shove my fists so far up their fucking diaper, they won't know which way is left or right anymore. I'm gonna fucking kill those baby furs. I mean, we all have met Zell Christensen, we all have met people who fuck dog, okay? Favis is one of them, I see him in the audience. But we can't tolerate these baby furs. The only solution is physical violence and a full-on race war. Just like this communist faggot Samantha Rostova, the communists would literally just go out and shoot, put you up against a wall and shoot.
That's time, Deku, that's time. Sam, please tell us your response to what would you do about the current refugee crisis in Onatopp.
I kind of agree with these two dummies over here. I think these people are threats. They're bringing their diapers into the sandwich, stinking it up. We don't have the resources to spend cleaning up all their messes. After all, they're bringing in diseases. We just need to get them out of here because they suck.
Thank you, Sam.
Done.
That's good.
Listen, we're just gonna shoot them all, alright? Does it make you happy? We're gonna make the ammunition, dumbass.
Okay, hello everyone. Hello.
Who let this Latino slut in? Don't talk unless you're a fucking person in the election. you stupid fucking whore.
Woo! Deku! Pixie!
I mean, if you're a Latino flipping burgers for minimum wage, then GTFO.
Is that how you treat people, Deku? You just like
That's how I treat
insult
women
them?
in particular. They need to be put in their place, just like Alchemy-chan, which we will do, guys, if you vote for me in this 2019 Onatopp election. Woo! Cody, I'm gonna fuck you up the ass, bro.